pre-recorded live on his way to the convenience store. It's the Derek Luna Show. This week, thoughts and prayers. Plus, we go dumpster diving. And now, he still needs to quit smoking cigarettes. It's Derek Luna. Yes, that's correct. We are off to the corner store to feed my crippling nicotine addiction. What was it old Dusty Slay? Somebody was asking Dusty about quitting smoking. And he said, I've struggled with nicotine. Although it's hard to say I've struggled when I enjoy it so much. And truer words have never been spoken. On this episode, what do we got going on? Quit stalling, Derek. It's a pretty long episode already. What we do is a classic dumpster dive where we go back behind the old Blue Room Comedy Club and see what's going on before an open mic. Just hang out. There's always a hangout where people are smoking cigarettes and smoking, now legal cannabinoids. Got a bunch of cannaboys back there. And there's just kind of, what I'm looking for is like a surveillance tape sort of thing. A candid sort of thing. And what I end up with is kind of a long, meandering thing that doesn't sound real good. But we're getting closer, we're getting better. I'm gonna figure out a way to make this segment a segment at some point. Look at these beautiful Christmas lights we got going on. Everybody's getting into the holiday spirit here in the hood. Wow, just walking up the street, I'm kind of out of breath. I should just keep walking instead of getting cigarettes. I think that's what my lungs are asking me to do. But hey, we started off with a mission to get cigarettes, and here we're gonna do it. That's called being determined, is what that is. Anyway, enjoy this episode. I've got a ton of dates. I'm filling up this 2024 calendar real hard. I've got a ton of dates that are gonna be, I'm gonna have a calendar put out here shortly. So I won't list through all those right now, but ticket links and all that stuff will be coming on the socials. As well as some new merch. Lots of great things coming up. Enjoy this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell a friend.
If everybody talks loud enough, we can do an episode of dumpster diving. Molly, you're not in the shot, don't worry. Am I in the shot? Yeah. Everybody's in the shot. Josh will sit right there. Carter will sit right there. Josh says no. He says I should say it. Josh, that jacket looks like it's made out of garbage bags.
He said it's his New York jacket.
Do you know those pictures of little kids that we stand up there like crying and running?
I feel like I could throw cheeseburger at that.
Do you?
Yeah. And then squeegee and all. I feel how soft it is. That is nice.
Little kids strain their faces.
Like, does it retain heat?
Yeah, it blocks the wind. It's waterproof.
No, it's Magellan.
Maybe even breaks the wind.
Yeah, I'm gelling.
Like Magellan.
I heard that, Johnny Spangs.
Hey.
Are you gelling?
I'm 7 years old too.
Yeah. I'm older than that.
I'm gelling like a flower.
Yeah, they had to change that.
Yeah.
We can't say Magellan.
How's the new place, Johnny Spangs?
I haven't lived in yet.
You're going to though,
I
right?
just saw it the first time.
Back up just a second. So you're gonna move into his place. You're just gonna become the new Josh in my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be new Josh Mango.
Yeah.
Switch
Yeah, I'm really
classes.
excited. I stopped wearing hats.
I'm just gonna start stopping by and hanging out
Yeah.
and
just
recording
pop-
podcasts with you.
Yeah.
I might call you Josh a little bit until I get used to it.
My
Get
nephew
used
calls me Josh.
No, you should have had like a Ouija board somewhere in your room.
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, if it's a
closet.
closet door, there's a pentagram on the floor.
You should leave all sorts of demonic shit.
I did
in the
one time.
apartment.
I walked out to my car in the parking deck here, and somebody had made a pentagram by my driver's side door with popcorn.
Oh, nice.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?" That's crazy.
St. Carter's paraphernalia.
I don't know if I locked my doors now that we're talking about this.
It's probably just some girl you pissed off.
With popcorn.
Yeah.
We go with like ladies leave stuff. We got weird girls do weird stuff too.
Leave stuff on my porch.
Yeah.
Are you dating cats?
Yeah.
Ladies, left stuff on your porch. That's how loud I'd like us to talk to be for this episode.
Okay.
Yeah. They leave stuff on my porch.
Like dead pigeons.
Yeah.
Are you dating cats?
Guns.
That is better. Thank you.
A robin with a chest. I feel like this would be better if we put it up over there when we're in the dumpsters.
I don't feel like there's any way this could be better.
You're right. It's already great. We normally talk at this volume.
Yeah, it's pretty artificial. You're right. That's not the idea. It's supposed to.
Free
What,
flowing.
does it work better like inside?
Maybe, I don't know. It kind of worked the one time I did it.
I've always thought about trying it in the green room, like filming the couch with the seats. Like that's
But
like
all my friends
4
are like
people.
Mumble McMumblesome.
I know.
Fucking.
That's why like
You got that up here.
we realistically all need like
Yeah, don't
like,
blame
Make
them.
a
I
little
guess.
sure.
Do you have one bathroom at your house?
I'll start bringing a mixer with 16 channels.
we have like 4 or 5 mics here already too.
Yeah, but then you lose the spontaneity.
With the mic?
We don't have to share. We'll all have our own mic.
Guys, I don't edit this show. This is all in the show.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
fine.
know.
I just watched the pregame.
It's terrible.
This episode, this second Derek show is just us criticizing Derek.
Here's what the critics think.
You need more
Poorly
mics.
constructed.
Yeah.
Ill-conceived.
Why do you do so many episodes in your car?
Yeah, why
Because
are we
I'm
in
not
your car?
welcome in my own house.
You have to resort to alleys and garages.
Yeah. We're live from the dumpster behind the Blue Room. It's the Derek Luna Show. What do you guys think about T-shirts that say Derek Luna Show?
I would buy one.
Could I also sell those at my comedy show? My point is I don't have a website. So
You don't need a website to sell anything.
So yeah, just a T-shirt that says the Derek Luna Show.
That'd be cool.
I said he should have a T-shirt that has a picture of Derek riding a crow on it, a giant crow.
I'm into that, but it also says the Derek
Oh,
Luna Show.
nice.
But it also probably says the Derek
People
Luna
are like,
Show.
what is the Derek Luna show? He's riding a crow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Be intrigued. They'd be
that's
intrigued.
right. I do have a special relationship with my car. The crow.
And you got
Gotta
you got one of those old
make sure they know.
Yeah.
What?
You're trying to get sponsored.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
I thought you were done with them. I thought you were kicking Red Bull.
I don't know.
I'm back.
Making
I need that.
Oh,
artificial
Carter's
song.
here!
Hey, Carter's here.
Dude.
And Polly Ray.
Derek
Oh. It's right here.
Oh shit, we're live.
Yeah, you want to be on the episode of the Derek Luna Show?
Derek, you want my seat?
Sure.
Live from the dumpster behind the Blue Room.
Here we
Derek, you want
go.
this seat? This is a good host seat.
That is a good host seat.
Yeah,
Take it.
he's our new guest.
Yeah, the dumpster fire.
Am I still in the shot?
You guys remember that episode of Seinfeld where he steals the stuff and starts his own?
I got you.
What is it? What's
No,
John's head?
it worked.
No, you
work.
Merv Griffin.
Somebody new comes in and he just ushers him out of the couch.
Hey, Polly Ray!
So you've been up to some hijinks lately. Why don't you tell us
Let me
about
tell
that?
I don't really have much hijinks.
All right, we'll be back after this commercial break.
It's a tepid week.
What does he have on at the end? It's like, where are the cameras?
And we're back.
Where are the cameras?
He does a full commercial break.
Yeah.
Do you have ads?
No, I should.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Kramer does it in the episode.
Oh.
And he takes a sip out of a Diet Coke.
Okay.
And he shuffles through some cards, some notes that he has. Share the complete fantasy.
Completely like, delusion.
Yeah.
I guess you need some old story ads.
Huh?
You need
Yeah, try it.
Who would sponsor this?
Keep these chairs.
Republic Waste Management? That could be sponsored.
I think they're in trouble, so they would probably go for
They'd be pretty happy about that.
This episode brought to you by Republic Waste Management.
They're in trouble.
They're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're desperate.
I'm not strong enough to do that.
So open mic, this is fun. It's supposed to be fun.
You got new material to work on?
Hot tub lifeguards.
I'm already down.
You haven't heard this?
No.
Well, Matthew Perry's not the first to die in a hot tub. Let's have hot tub lifeguards.
Still on the high chair.
Still with the red suit, but they don't even have to know how to swim. They have to know how to just like talk to you about life.
Talk you down.
Have you been on any drug, like identify symptoms of drug overuse? They probably got Narcan on.
Probably got Narcan. Fucking fentanyl test strip. What are you putting up your nose right now? Let me see. I got a strip for you.
How are we feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah,
In for a hot tub dip? It's more of celebratory hot tub time, right? Having a good time. Relax a little bit.
It's got a suitcase full of condoms.
I was in Spirit Halloween.
Yes.
I was at Spirit Halloween and they had cups, like stacks of cups with all of the characters from Friends on them. And I wanted to go through and just cross out Chandler on each one and just be like, it's Spirit Halloween. This is a spooky place. It's not a place for friends.
I'm with you there.
Like people, I think that would be like, I think that would have fucking gone viral if somebody had just been like, did they do this? Did Spirit Halloween put these out like
This
that?
is Friends. That's sad.
It's just the whole Friends cast list and just cross out Chandler on every cup, dude. That's.
Does anybody else have a lot of jokes that are making people sad? I have a lot of jokes that are making people sad lately.
The SeaWorld mime one, it made people sad at first. People were like, oh, and I'm like, oh, something that's funny.
All my jokes end in uproarious laughter. I don't know. But I did
I'm getting this reaction that's like, oh, that's funny. That does remind me of a sad thing.
The uproarious laughter though is Carter laughing.
Yeah. I've never heard anyone else laugh. I'm sure.
It's like gauging by how deafening my laughter is, there has to be some
I have a
laughter.
pretty good sense of humor, so if I'm laughing, I'm pretty sure everybody else.
Dude, fucking the laughs don't lie.
Yeah.
Fucking, I put that thing out today where you were like, my jokes about
So
toes.
I was just gonna say, it's
my
so
jokes
funny.
about toes were awesome.
Uncut
and then I immediately put the cut of the you on
Of it
stage
bombing.
doing it, and it's
That's so funny.
as quiet as that.
I was like, I think we're watching a different film. I don't think that one was great.
I don't even remember it not working. I just was busting your balls.
But yeah, I don't remember it not working until I saw that and was like, oh, I guess it did it.
Yeah, it was so bad that you
I laughed
deconstructed
so
it. You're like,
hard.
I guess my plight isn't the same as a gay man's.
So I laughed so hard when I saw you cut it that way, and I was like, oh, you even let it go longer.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was really funny.
I did that superstition thing at the Don't Tell show. That was terrible. I was looking for a new thing into my Stevie Wonder joke, and I was like, the only thing I'm superstitious about is that I played the song Superstitious before every set.
That did fall kind of flat. I thought that was funny. Yeah.
So I'm superstitious about being superstitious.
How'd this one go?
And then Don't Tell
It was
them,
really good.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
And then they all looked at me like, no.
No.
I forgot to
like
listen to it.
75%. But it was really cool. Like, the spot looks really cool. And fucking Santora rips. Like, she's so funny.
She was hilarious off the top. Like, immediately.
She's great.
The
There's
crowd
a comic
was-
book shop on Glenstone that has space. That's like real good space that I think you do pretty well for.
The wall was made.
Hashtag Mary Santora. She
specifically-
crushed it last night, right, Harrison?
Oh, yeah.
He's mumbling to himself
Thursday
for a minute
night.
there. I just want to remind everybody
She
that
crushed.
we are shooting an episode quality television YouTube video. Is everything all right, guys?
We'll be right back.
Guys, we're gonna cut a commercial here. Is everything okay? Is everybody all right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was trying to work on a bit. I did an impression of a Baptist.
No, say that whatever you're gonna say before you remember.
A black Baptist?
A blaspheming preacher, a Baptist preacher. Blaspheming is definitely the word. And but yeah, I was talking about how big Jesus' dick was off of one of Kobe's jokes. Just kind of did that. Do you think there's any future in that?
Jesus hanging fat dong.
Yeah, well, really professing the word of it as well.
It was a good bit.
Yeah.
It ran. Yeah. I was walking up here from South Street the other night to come to the club, and a car passed by me super slow, and it was just the driver in like a 90s Corolla, and in the back, nobody else in the car except for in the back seat, the fucking Lorax, and it was like a person painted, like a bald person painted orange with the Lorax mustache, just looked over at me real slow, and they stopped before the square,
Like the
and
Sin City guy.
she just like two middle fingers just slowly up, and then they just kept driving, and I was like, I don't know what just fucking happened to me. I feel like Rod Sterling was going to step in and talk about something I did wrong to a tree this week. Like,
The only Jesus dong joke I can think
It wasn't
of.
dude. The dude wasn't even dressed as Lord. He just had jaundice real bad.
Cancer, horrible drinking problems.
Sclerosis. Well, the old street joke, Jesus was hung like this.
Yeah, that's right. Huge. I've never heard that.
You ever heard that?
No, but yeah, it's out there. I get that.
Yeah.
Jesus probably had a.
I don't know. You should at least know what else is out there as far as
For sure.
Jesus had a big dong.
Tread lightly, as if I can do it on water. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's ever joked about the water stuff, right?
And walking on water.
I'm not sure somebody has.
I'm sure. John Chris probably has 20 minutes.
What does that have to do with
Of course, with his dick.
with his shroud of Turin?
I was bartending at the Outland on Halloween,
That's stupid.
and this dude came in dressed like Jesus, and he had 4 disciples with him, and he walked up and he goes, I was like, what can I get you, Jesus? And he goes, give me 4 waters, I'll take care of the rest. And all of his boys were just like, yeah!
That's pretty great.
I was like, they've been running that bit at every bar they went to.
That's a running gag. They've been winning costume contests.
City costume, great luck.
A great wine can win you a costume.
That one got Spangler.
I like that. I once went as Al Bundy, and the wife went as Peggy Bundy.
That tracks.
Lines won us 3rd place in a costume contest. We had like 5 or 6 good ones.
I had a buddy in Louisiana go as Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator. And he almost got into fucking Gulf Coast, Louisiana. He was walking into like nightclubs and shit, just dressed like Hitler, and being like, "You never seen The Great Dictator?" And everybody was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?"
Like, sounds like you found a sneaky way to get away with dressing like
Hitler. Yeah.
I was just
So
saying, he was just
stupid.
walking through a bar in Louisiana, just getting all kinds of high fives.
This guy had like 3 chicks.
Wondering dressed like Hitler? Let's just say he annexed some pussy there.
Was that the worst dictator or the best dictator?
Hey, Poland, don't wait up! As he walks out the door.
Oh my god. Everybody cheers.
God, that guy's the coolest! That guy's the coolest!
Yeah. He knew name recognition. I mean, he got it out there and it stuck. But aside from that bad.
Derek, do you want to hear a Nazi knock knock?
I heard he was kicked out of art school because he was such a bad boy. He's wearing a leather jacket. He's the Fonz. I'm the time to go. He's hitting the jukebox and everything.
His German Shepherd brings in beers.
He's got the wolf hat.
Yeah.
Just the hippest, coolest Hitler. It could have been different. Everybody knows black people have the best music. He's just like completely different on all of his ideas. Who doesn't love jazz? This got uncomfortable.
I don't know where to go, you know?
I just don't want to attempt the accent.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
That ought to be your close for every episode. Is we'll be right back after this.
Right, yeah, end of episode. After a word from our sponsors.
You guys ever seen that episode? Every time I do this, I remind me of it.
Yeah, I remember the
The
cards.
murder.
I remember the cards that do it.
He gets the whole set.
Yeah, out of a dumpster. This is the old set from the Merv Griffin show. It's fucking great. I did an episode with my dad, and he was all over it. He was like, "This is just like Kramer." He's like, "Who's watching this?" I'm like, "No one. No one, Dad."
Kramer.
Trying out that in the morning. Same thing. Nobody's watching it.
Yeah. Any new jokes?
I'm gonna try some
Spain's
toast.
got new hair. Let's talk about your new hair.
Yeah, any jokes about your hair? How's your hair looks different? What? Do you have any jokes about your like life change?
Yeah. New
Life
hair, new
changing?
sweater. What's going on here?
Wow, what's going on? What's changing with your life?
Then you should stop fixing your hair.
Yeah. That's natural.
It's gonna get real dark for you.
I bought pomade.
We'll cut that out the other end. Is it a wax? You said pomade?
Pomade. It's a cream.
A clam?
For it.
More of a dapper Dan man myself.
It's Old Spice branded.
We were talking about Old Spice earlier today. This episode's brought to you by Old Spice.
Wait, what is it?
Man, it was close.
Yeah.
Close enough to not get sued.
yeah. I already have one open lawsuit against Old Spice, so yeah. Here.
That's fun. It's about
You guys
the
buy-
Were you
sound of the
playing
sweat.
drums with your cat?
It's still stick. I'll put it on.
I thought it was because of the armpit cancer.
Unrelated. Crazy too.
They're suing you for getting one.
Look at that.
That too much
Old Spice said,
Yeah, I'll never die from it. It's just gross, dude. Honestly.
Stop rubbing our product on your cancerous tumors.
It's actually not.
It's defamation I'm getting sued for. I'm making it look so bad.
Cease and desist letter.
Dude, I started playing frisbee golf again, and I just whipped it so hard.
You
Yeah, I
whipped it
just
too hard.
absolutely throw this thing. I throw my finger off.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
You don't flip that shit. You don't
I've been thinking about popping it and squirting it on somebody all night.
Oh,
I know.
You're like the 5th person I've talked to that's been like, I've been getting back into frisbee golf.
Yeah, there were like 4 nice days in a row. Just, yeah, it reinvigorated me. I'm an animal.
You are?
I'm good at
How
home
many
stuff.
hole ones?
Like setting up cameras.
I'm not very good. I was bluffing. Thank God.
You old dumpster guys.
Big Irma's getting big. I don't know if y'all seen Irma lately.
She's a snake.
She was
She lives
pushing
in a
around.
dumpster?
Stay in the grass.
Not yet.
She's got to start comedy before that happens.
Excuse me.
Big Irm.
She's got a lot of the good basic characteristics, like lots of frustration. She gets frustrated really easy. Thinks like poops and stuff are pretty funny.
Hell yeah.
Like, it knows that stuff is pretty funny. So yeah, I mean, it's early, but yeah,
It's hilarious.
she makes me laugh for sure.
Well, I think you have a tainted perspective.
For sure.
Definitely.
A tainted love.
Tainted.
Tainted
You play that song while you're changing.
love.
Just think, let's get a an unbiased third party in there, find out if she's funny or not.
Right now she's
Put her
fun.
in front of a crowd.
Right now I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the fun
You're
department.
setting up bits. You're buying props. The
Yeah.
teepee she had to destroy.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, you're setting up.
I sent a picture of her sitting on top. You've heard about the teepee in the living room, right? So there's a child's teepee in the living room. I've got a bit about it. That's one of the bits that bums people out.
Yes.
Reminds people
I
of
have a
sad
really
things.
similar bit about Oklahoma that is, I mean, just all the same punchlines, you know, because what else are you going to say?
He opened his set at the last open mic, like, because the crowd was so fucking weird. He was like, is this stage built on top of an Indian burial ground or something?
Yeah, that was
It's a really great point you made about the Trail of Tears.
But you picked Arapaho, right?
Yeah, that's
what
my
you-
fucking tribe.
That was so funny.
He was like,
So anyway, the picture was her on top of the tent because she had just smashed it.
oh no,
And-
colonizer energy.
And I just sent the picture to the boys and said, a regular Andrew Jackson.
Well, that's like Jackson, Missouri, Jackson High School.
Yeah.
It's the home of the Indians, and it's like I don't think they want to live there, really.
Yeah, that's a bit of a fucking misnomer. It's like the Sparta Trojans. Like, they definitely fought each other. They were on opposite sides.
They were.
They were.
Somebody did not read their.
Yeah, because they went to Sparta.
Yeah.
Huh, 300?
In fact, like the woman they kidnapped was the Spartan king's wife.
Yeah, for sure. It's completely inaccurate. It's like they just were like, the town's named Sparta.
That's Greek. Trojans are Greek.
Trojans is a great mascot.
They're not.
Let's do that. Nobody looked into it, I swear.
If you're actually thinking the condom, then it is. I mean, that's 99% protection. That's a successful business. That's something to look up to.
Yeah, how's that happen?
Yeah.
You're a school. You should look into it.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't research or anything?
The same thing happened in my high school when they redid the...
Water fountains?
No, it was a sundial.
Oh, instead of a water fountain, did they just have a reservoir tip?
No, they did a sundial. This has nothing to do with the Trojans anymore. No, but the sundial went I, V. And like the math teacher was like a part of the whole thing, redoing it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's IV.
Uh-huh.
But by then it was already like
Yeah,
cast
4
in
eyes is
concrete.
crazy.
Everything's like, shut up, Derek. Smart ass.
Yeah.
All right.
ISS.
You guys are a school.
Here comes
Like,
fucking Derek.
You're
to ruin our day
responsible
about
for
the
every kid
sundial.
going here. Thinking that that's how it goes.
Like I've heard the teachers become the master, the teachers become the pupil or whatever the saying is. That shouldn't happen by like 6th or 7th grade.
I now teach the class.
You should feel like an 8th grader being like, I think this is wrong.
I feel like there was one person on faculty after it was pointed out that that's not how Roman numerals work. That was like,
Yeah.
I gotta find a better job.
Or the Trojan thing.
Or the Jackson Indians.
I don't know. I've been reading Homer. I love The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking Instagram account I told you about, Criminal Simpsons, were just like screenshots and clips of just Simpsons characters committing crimes.
Ooh, it's gotta have a lot of that criminal guy Jake.
Oh yeah,
Or what's his name?
they do full long posts about
Snake is his
Snake,
name.
yeah. But they just re-released this shirt. It's all cops. It's all cops are Wiggum. So it's ACAW on the front, written in donuts, and it's got Chief Wiggum on it. And then on the back, it's just like a bunch of different moments of him just being Wiggum. Dude. It's like him fucking like eating the donut, and he's like eating it so aggressively that he bites his own hand with like the gun with the donuts.
The gun with the donuts on the barrel
Yeah.
is one of the best images.
It's so
Him
fucked
eating
up.
donuts off his gun.
They showed a clip the other day. It was like Cops Springfield, and it was like it shows them just like he's like trying to talk down a dude who's about to jump off a building, and the guy falls, and he looks at the camera and goes wah wah. And it's like, the next one, it like shows that like two cops chasing a guy, and they're jumping from like rooftop to rooftop, and then it pans out, and the Springfield cops are all watching that on TV. It's like, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, so many good like one clips on those.
All Cops Are Wiggum is hilarious to me, dude.
When Bart shook up the beer can and it exploded, they cut to Chief Wiggum in his patrol car. He's like sleeping, and they're like, "There's been an explosion at the Simpson residence." And he's like, I think it's gonna be all right. And he goes, "Looks like there's beer coming out of the chimney." And he goes, "I'm proceeding on foot, some pretzels." And he gets up and just starts running. I'm proceeding on foot.
I saw an edit the other day. It was Principal Skinner whenever he's like trying to make dinner for the superintendent, and he's and he goes into the fucking like his kitchen catches on fire, and he's like, "What's going on in there, Skinner?" And he goes, "This is Aurora Borealis." And he's like, "Aurora Borealis," and he goes, "Yes." And he's like, "You mean that a global
the Northern Lights
it's happening right now, right here, and it's entirely isolated in your kitchen, and it's the same yes from before." He just goes, "Yes." He's like, and he goes, "Can I see?" And he goes, "Yes." And then he opens the door, and somebody edited it to where it's the Aurora Borealis like actually happening. And it just starts playing this like fucking like inspiring music, and they're just staring. It's so funny. Yes.
I think that's where most open mic powwows end up. It's just trading Simpson stories.
Yeah, honestly,
probably.
it's like
This might be the end of it.
we've run out of fun things ourselves.
It might be time to start.
Time to go back.
It might be time to start the open mic. Thanks for joining us. And remember that one time on The Simpsons
We'll be back after
where
this.